At the age of 70, Robert believed he was still very healthy. Every morning, he walked for 40 minutes around the park near his home, consistently, without missing a single day. He always thought that walking alone was enough to keep his body strong and healthy. But one afternoon, as he stepped down from the front doorstep, he froze for a split second. Just one small missed step. He fell, not because his heart was weak, not because he was inactive, but because his leg muscles were not strong enough to catch his body when he lost balance. After the surgery, the rehabilitation doctor told him something very directly. Walking is good for the heart, but after 60, if walking is all you do, your body can become weaker in a way you cannot see. That sentence stayed with him. 3 months later, Robert no longer just walked. He could stand up from a chair without using his hands. He could turn his body without feeling unsteady. He could carry his grandchild without worrying about losing balance. Robert did not stop walking. He simply added 3 simple exercises, 15 minutes each time, and that was what truly made the difference. If you are over 60 and walking is your only form of exercise, there is a very real chance you are missing the most important movements for protecting your independence. We need to make this clear. Walking is not bad. In fact, walking is very good for your heart. It helps blood flow, improves your mood, and supports weight control. But the real issue is not whether walking is good or not. The issue is this. After 60, your body changes in ways that walking alone cannot fully address. After the age of 40, you begin to gradually lose muscle mass. After 60, the rate of muscle loss becomes faster. On average, every decade, you may lose between 3 and 8% of your muscle mass if you do not train the right way. When your muscles become weaker, you start to notice very familiar signs. You stand up more slowly. Climbing stairs feels heavier. You feel less steady when turning your body or stepping down from a curb. Walking is mostly a straight-line movement on a stable, flat surface. But life is not always flat. You may slip. You may trip over the edge of a rug. Someone may bump into you lightly from behind. If your body is not strong enough and does not have enough balance control, one small situation can turn into a serious accident. Your bones also need stronger stimulation to maintain density. Walking creates only a very light impact. It is not enough to help your bones stay strong in the long run. That is why many older adults walk every day but still fall, break bones, and gradually lose their independence. Walking is good, but walking alone is not enough. Try something very simple right now. Sit down on a chair, then stand up. Without using your hands, if you have to push your hands into your thighs, hold the armrest, or rock your body to gain momentum, that is not just a normal part of aging. It is a sign that your leg muscles are getting weaker. A squat is simply the movement of sitting down and standing up with control. And this is a movement you perform dozens of times every day. You squat when you get out of bed. You squat when you sit down on a chair. You squat when you use the toilet. You squat when you get in and out of a car. If you lose this ability, you lose a major part of your independence. Squats strengthen several important muscle groups at the same time. Your quadriceps help you stand upright. Your glutes help stabilize your hips. Your hamstrings support movement control. Your core keeps your torso from falling forward. A study published in a journal on aging and movement found that adults over 60 who practice squats twice a week for 12 weeks could increase leg strength by more than 30% and significantly improve their ability to rise from a chair. That means, in just 3 months, you can make a meaningful change in your mobility. Here is how to do it safely. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, keep your chest upright, and your eyes looking forward. Push your hips back first, then bend your knees. Keep your weight in your heels. Do not let your knees collapse inward. If you are just starting, place a chair behind you. Sit all the way down, then stand back up. That is already a proper beginner squat. Here is a simple progression. Weeks 1 and 2, 2 sets of 8 repetitions. Weeks 3 and 4, 2 sets of 10 repetitions. From week 5 onward, 3 sets of 10 repetitions. Train 2 days per week. Do not train on 2 consecutive days. so your muscles have time to recover. With just 10 minutes for this exercise, you are investing directly in your ability to stand up on your own for the next 10 years. The next time you go outside, take a moment to observe people around your age. You will see many of them walking with their backs rounded forward, their shoulders dropped, their heads leaning out in front. Many people think this is an unavoidable part of aging, but the truth is, it is not. In most cases, it is the result of years of sitting too much, moving the upper body too little, and not training the back muscles. Walking barely works the upper back and shoulders. It mainly uses the legs. When the upper back muscles become weak, the chest muscles pull the shoulders forward. A rounded posture begins to form. Poor posture does not only make you look older, it directly affects your breathing, your balance, the level of neck pain and back pain you feel, and even your confidence when communicating with others. When your shoulders drop and your head falls forward, your center of gravity changes. With just one quick turn of the body, you may lose balance more easily. The resistance band row helps reactivate the muscles that have fallen asleep in the middle of your back. These muscles are responsible for pulling your shoulders back into the right position and keeping your spine upright. The movement is very simple. Anchor the resistance band at chest height. Stand tall, with your feet hip-width apart. Hold both ends of the band. Start with both arms extended straight in front of you. Then pull your elbows backward, close to your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as if you were holding a pen between them. Hold for 1 second, then slowly release back to the starting position. Do not jerk the band. Do not shrug your shoulders upward. Do not hold your breath. You should feel the muscles between your shoulder blades working. If you only feel your arms getting tired, you are doing it incorrectly. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions for each set, 2 to 3 sets. Train 2 to 3 days per week. If you do not have a resistance band, you can use 2 full water bottles and perform a similar movement while slightly bending forward. With just 10 minutes for your upper body each week, you are helping your body stand taller, breathe deeper, and stay more stable. Good posture is not only about appearance. It is the foundation of balance and safety when you move. If you had to choose the most important exercise after 60, many experts would choose this one. Not because it is difficult, but because it is directly connected to your risk of falling. Try it right now. Stentel. Lift one foot a few centimeters off the ground. Hold it for 10 seconds. If you have to put your foot down immediately, or if your body sways strongly, that is a sign that your balance system is becoming weaker. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury in adults over 65. Not because they are completely weak, but because their ability to adjust their balance when the body becomes unstable is no longer as fast and accurate as it used to be. Walking does not train this skill. Walking is a repeated, stable movement on a flat surface. But real life is not like that. You turn your body to hear someone calling you. You reach up to grab something from a high shelf. You step onto an uneven curb. You get lightly bumped in a crowded market. Those situations require your body to hold weight on one leg for a split second. If you never train that ability, your body will not react quickly enough when it needs to. The single leg stand helps activate the muscles around the ankles, strengthen the hips, improve nervous system reflexes, and increase your awareness of where your body is in space. Here is how to do it safely. Stand near a wall or countertop. Gently lift one foot. Keep your standing leg slightly bent. Do not lock the knee. Look at one fixed point in front of you. Breathe steadily. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Then switch legs. Here is a simple progression. Weeks 1 and 2. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds while lightly touching the wall. Weeks 3 and 4. Hold for 20 seconds with only a very light touch. From week 5 onward, hold for 30 seconds without support, but still stand near a wall for safety. Once you become comfortable, you can make it harder by turning your head from side to side or closing your eyes for a few seconds. Just 3 minutes a day with this exercise may significantly reduce your risk of falling for many years to come. Now, let's connect these 3 exercises into one simple plan. You do not need to train for 1 hour every day. You do not need a gym. You do not need expensive equipment. You only need 15 minutes, 2 days per week. For example, Monday and Thursday. Start with squats, 3 sets, 10 repetitions each. Next, do the resistance band row, 3 sets, 10 to 12 repetitions each. Finally, do the single leg stand, 3 times on each side, holding for 20 to 30 seconds each time. The total time is about 15 minutes. On the remaining days, you only need to spend 3 minutes practicing the single leg stand. Keep walking to maintain a healthy heart. But now, you have added what walking is missing: strength for your muscles, stability for your joints, and reflex control to help prevent falls. That is the true foundation of an independent body after 60. Think back to Robert. After 12 weeks of following this plan, he did not just walk better. He stood up more easily. He turned his body with more confidence. He was no longer afraid of stepping down from a curb. He said something very simple. I used to think walking was enough. Now I understand that strength and balance are what keep me independent. Age is not the real problem. The lack of the right kind of stimulation is the problem. Your body can still become stronger. It can still become more stable. It can still become more confident. But you have to start. Not next week. Not next month. Today. After you finish watching this video, do 1 set of each exercise. Just 1 set to prove to yourself that you still have control over your body. And if you found this content helpful, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone over 60 you care about. Because independence does not happen by itself. It is trained. Week by week, movement by movement, small decision by small decision. See you in the next video.